Are you looking for ways to separate yourself from the competitors? Do you want to find products that are easy to source and will remain profitable for a long time? Of course you do. That's what we're all looking for. Today, I will give a few tips that will help you find those hidden gems all over Amazon. Hi there, G Wood here with more Amazon seller tips. Today, I will be discussing a few tips that help me find listings on Amazon where the demand is there, but the supply may not be. This results in higher prices, and we can serve them with supply and make profit for our efforts. This is a basic retail principle. If there's demand, provide supply, make profit. So how do I go about finding these? My first tip is to dig deeper. What I find common among arbitrage sellers on Amazon is that they rush through the aisle, scanning as many barcodes as they can, trying to match that exact number to a listing on Amazon. While this may find you a listing or two, it doesn't really get you the full picture of where that product may actually be found on Amazon. You're depending on that exact UPC number being attached to every listing that contains that product. But that is rarely the case. For example, you can scan a product on the shelf, and it may only bring up a listing for one single unit of that product. As an alternative, you may use also the image search feature to search for the label on that product, and it brings back listings for multi-packs of that product, listings selling 2, 3, or 6, and so on. Or it may direct you to bundle listings that contain that product and maybe one or two other products similar to it that matches well with it that you can also source in the same area. The first listing you found by scanning may not have any room for potential profit, but maybe the 2 or 3 pack or the bundle listing does. If you had only scanned the barcode, you would have completely missed the profitable ASIN. Another option is to use a keyword search. Ask yourself, how would a customer search for this product that's wanting to find it or something like it on Amazon? Maybe use the brand with what the product is, such as Campbell's tomato soup. Or you can broaden it more and leave the brand out of your search. This will bring you a vastly larger list of results. Some may be useless, but you may also find some listings that show great potential. They may be a different product or even brand than the keywords you searched. All of those, though, would have been missed if you had just scanned the barcode. So when you're in the store, take your time. Search the label, search with keywords, dig deeper, and never rush through. So that's our first tip, dig deeper. The second tip is search products that are more challenging to ship, products that require more prep work, things like glass bottles, oversized items, and so forth. Why is this helpful? Keep in mind the majority of sellers may see those same products and just walk by, thinking it's not worth the effort of shipping them. So you may walk through an aisle, search a large glass bottle of something, and at first glance you may not know how to ship it, but if it's on Amazon, someone is making it work. You may see that there are few sellers willing to even deal with it, even though the demand is good, leaving low supply, which pushes the price up, making room for you to see potential for profit. If you're unsure how to ship these products, you could place an order from another seller on Amazon and see how they are shipping them. Or you can spend some extra time looking for cost-effective ways to safely ship them. When I come across such products, I am very liberal with packing supplies. Extra bubble wrap, extra packing paper. It may even need to be packed in its own individual box too, even if it's going to Amazon FBA. Keep in mind that without enough prep, there could be a lot of damaged products reaching the customers, which will result in returns and bad feedback. So my philosophy is to over prep, which I feel in the long run keeps my costs lower and the customer happier. If you need help saving on shipping supplies, I'll link another video in the description that I did earlier about how I save money on my supplies. So the second tip again is look for products that are intimidating when it comes to prepping and shipping. The third tip is always look at the brand on any ASIN or Amazon listing. I did another video a little while ago about this one. To keep your account safe, never sell a branded product on a listing that has generic branding on it on Amazon. Amazon has been cracking down on this one recently, and it can affect your account health. They may not catch every listing, but your account is too valuable to risk it. So if you find one that looks good and even has several sellers on it, but it's branded as generic on Amazon, it's best to just move on. So that third tip, always check the brand on the Amazon listing. The fourth and final tip for today is always use Keepa. This is something that may seem like a basic and simple thing for anyone who's been in the Amazon space for any amount of time, but it can be easy to skip over this step, especially when you're in the store sourcing. Keepa shows so much data on any given ASIN that it should never be ignored. Things you should check for is sales history. Even if it's currently a high rank, does it show a decent number of drops each month? As you look at the number of sellers, does it stay consistent? Or are there sudden drop-offs from many sellers to just one or two? This could indicate that the brand is issuing IP complaints or inauthentic claims, which will be way more headaches than it's worth. Other things you could check is the seller data, and if it indicates that there are sales happening above the buy box. If you aren't sure how to check that, I'll link the method that I showed how to check that below. You can also look at that same data to see if Amazon is sharing sales if they happen to be on the listing. So spend time in Keepa. Really get to know its features and how to read the data. It is by far the most valuable tool you can use in your Amazon business. So in review, when you're sourcing, either in-store or online, dig deeper. Don't rely on those barcodes, but also use image search on the product and label, and search keywords. Broaden your search past that UPC number to catch those listings that other sellers may be neglecting. Second, search products that are harder to ship. Other sellers might be walking right past them because they don't want to solve that problem, leaving a lot of opportunity for you to fill in a gap in supply. Avoid generic branded listings. Selling on those ASINs is very risky, and your account is far too valuable to risk for just a few extra sales. Just move on and find better ones. Always use Keepa to qualify the listings. Really get familiar with its features and how to read its data. This will help you find good ASINs that other sellers may count as no good, or to see risky listings that could cause you problems. If you've been struggling in the sourcing side of things, keep these tips in mind as you go. You can also go back and watch my previous videos where I show a few different methods that I use every day to grow my list of replens. Keep working at it, and you will surely see it get easier, and you'll definitely get more comfortable and faster in the process. If you would prefer to have one-on-one time to get personal help with understanding how you can grow your Amazon business, check out the coaching link in the description. I'd be happy to sit down with you and discuss strategies that you can apply to your business to see consistent growth. I hope you can take away some value from this video. If you did, remember to like and subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell notification so you don't miss any of my future videos. That's all from me for today. I'll see you next time.